IEC, which stands for International Electrotechnical Commission, and NEC, National Electrical Code, differ in their requirements for hospital-grade receptacles. IEC 60309.1 specifies the general requirements for plug-in hospital equipment, but does not include specific regulations for receptacles. NEC Article 517 requires the use of hospital-grade receptacles with tamper-resistant shutters in specified healthcare facilities. The question is why IEC doesn't specify hospital-grade receptacles. IEC standards aim to provide global harmonization for electrical products. However, the electrical safety regulations for healthcare facilities may vary widely depending on the specific country or region. IEC leaves the determination of hospital-grade receptacle specifications to local jurisdictions. The advantages of the UL under ITES laboratories, green dot on hospital-grade receptacles, are significant. The UL green dot on hospital-grade receptacles indicates compliance with UL 498, the standard for safety receptacles. Firstly is tamper resistance. Green dot receptacles have shutters that prevent accidental insertion of foreign objects. Secondly, reduced arcing. The receptacle design minimizes arcing and sparking, which is crucial in healthcare settings where flammable materials are present. Thirdly, increased durability. Hospital-grade receptacles are designed to withstand repeated use and wear in harsh environments. Now, let's discuss the advantages of UL versus IEC. Firstly, global recognition. UL is widely recognized and accepted in North America and other regions. Secondly, specific healthcare requirements. UL 498 addresses the unique safety needs of healthcare facilities, including tamper resistance and arcing reduction. Thirdly, third-party verification. UL products undergo rigorous testing and certification to ensure compliance with safety standards. Despite the lack of IEC regulations, there are compelling reasons to require hospital-grade receptacles. Firstly, patient safety. Tamper-resistant shutters protect patients from electrical hazards. Secondly, infection control. Metal faceplates and sealed openings minimize the risk of contamination. Thirdly, equipment protection. Hospital-grade receptacles provide stable and reliable power for medical equipment. Finally, compliance. Many healthcare facilities worldwide are subject to local regulations that mandate the use of hospital-grade receptacles. When discussing electrical safety in healthcare facilities, it's important to consider the specific requirements and standards that apply in the relevant jurisdiction. While the IEC aims for global harmonization, it acknowledges that local regulations may vary, particularly when it comes to critical applications like healthcare. The NEC, on the other hand, provides specific requirements for hospital-grade receptacles, addressing the unique safety needs of these environments. The UL Green Dot certification offers an additional layer of assurance, verifying that the receptacles meet stringent safety standards. The decision to require hospital-grade receptacles should be based on a comprehensive risk assessment, taking into account factors such as patient safety, infection control, and equipment protection. Even in the absence of specific IEC regulations, the advantages of using UL-certified hospital-grade receptacles may justify their use in certain healthcare settings. Furthermore, local regulations and codes often mandate the use of hospital-grade receptacles in specific areas of healthcare facilities, such as patient care areas and operating rooms. These regulations are in place to minimize the risk of electrical hazards and ensure the safety of patients and staff. In addition to tamper resistance, reduced arcing, and increased durability, hospital-grade receptacles offer other benefits such as improved grounding and reduced electromagnetic interference. These features can help to ensure the reliable operation of medical equipment and minimize the risk of electrical interference with sensitive electronic devices. When selecting hospital-grade receptacles, it's important to choose products that are certified by a reputable testing laboratory, such as UL. Certification ensures that the receptacles have been tested and meet the applicable safety standards. It's also important to consider the specific requirements of the healthcare facility and the types of equipment that will be used with the receptacles. Some receptacles may be better suited for certain applications than others. Proper installation and maintenance of hospital-grade receptacles are also essential to ensure their continued safety and reliability. Receptacles should be installed by qualified electricians in accordance with the applicable electrical codes. Regular inspections should be conducted to identify any signs of damage or wear, and receptacles should be replaced as needed. In summary, while the IEC does not specify requirements for hospital-grade receptacles, the NEC and UL provide clear standards and certifications that address the unique safety needs of healthcare facilities. The decision to require hospital-grade receptacles should be based on a comprehensive risk assessment and consideration of local regulations, patient safety, and equipment protection. By using certified hospital-grade receptacles and following proper installation and maintenance procedures, healthcare facilities can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and ensure a safe environment for patients and staff. It is important to remember that electrical safety is a critical aspect of healthcare facility design and operation. By prioritizing electrical safety, healthcare facilities can create a safer and more reliable environment for patients, staff, and visitors. Furthermore, the use of hospital-grade receptacles can help to reduce the risk of liability in the event of an electrical accident. By demonstrating a commitment to electrical safety, healthcare facilities can protect themselves from potential lawsuits and other legal claims. In addition to the technical aspects of hospital-grade receptacles, it's also important to consider the human factors involved in their use. Healthcare staff should be trained in the proper use of receptacles and the importance of reporting any problems or concerns. Patients and visitors should also be made aware of the safety precautions that are in place to protect them from electrical hazards. By promoting a culture of safety, healthcare facilities can create a more positive and secure environment for everyone. Finally, it's important to stay up to date on the latest electrical safety standards and regulations. The electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving to address new technologies and challenges. By staying informed, healthcare facilities can ensure that they are meeting the high standards of electrical safety. In conclusion, the decision to require hospital-grade receptacles is a complex one that requires careful consideration of various factors. While the IEC does not specify requirements for these receptacles, the NEC and UL provide clear guidance and certifications that can help healthcare facilities make informed decisions. By prioritizing electrical safety and following best practices, healthcare facilities can create a safer and more reliable environment for patients, staff, and visitors. To further elaborate on the differences between IEC and NEC, it's essential to understand the fundamental philosophies behind these standards. The IEC aims to create globally harmonized standards that can be adopted by different countries, while the NEC is primarily focused on the specific needs and conditions of the United States. This difference in approach explains why the IEC may not include specific requirements for hospital-grade receptacles, as it allows individual countries to determine their own requirements based on their specific healthcare systems and regulations. The NEC, on the other hand, takes a more prescriptive approach, specifying the types of receptacles that must be used in certain healthcare settings to ensure a minimum level of safety. It's also important to note that the NEC is a consensus-based code, meaning that it is developed through a process of collaboration and input from various stakeholders, including electrical contractors, engineers, manufacturers, and regulatory agencies. This process helps to ensure that the NEC reflects the latest knowledge and best practices in electrical safety. In addition to the NEC, many states and local jurisdictions have their own electrical codes and regulations, which may further specify the requirements for hospital-grade receptacles. These local codes may be more stringent than the NEC, depending on the specific needs and concerns of the community. When designing and installing electrical systems in healthcare facilities, it's essential to consult with a qualified electrical engineer or contractor who is familiar with the applicable codes and regulations. These professionals can help to ensure that the electrical systems meet all of the necessary safety requirements and are properly installed and maintained. Furthermore, it's important to consider the specific needs of the healthcare facility when selecting hospital-grade receptacles. For example, some healthcare facilities may require receptacles with special features, such as surge protection or ground fault circuit interrupter (GFCI) protection. These features can help to protect sensitive medical equipment from damage and prevent electrical shocks. It's also important to consider the durability and reliability of the receptacles, as they will be subjected to heavy use in a healthcare environment. Receptacles should be made of high-quality materials and designed to withstand repeated use and wear. In addition to the technical aspects of hospital-grade receptacles, it's also important to consider the ergonomic factors involved in their use. Receptacles should be easy to plug and unplug, and they should be clearly labeled to indicate their voltage and amperage ratings. This can help to prevent accidental mismatches and ensure that equipment is properly powered. Finally, it's important to remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Healthcare professionals, patients, and visitors all have a role to play in preventing electrical accidents. By following safety precautions and reporting any problems or concerns, everyone can help to create a safer and more reliable environment for all. In summary, the decision to require hospital-grade receptacles is a complex one that requires careful consideration of various factors, including the applicable codes and regulations, the specific needs of the healthcare facility, and the ergonomic factors involved in their use. By working with qualified professionals and following best practices, healthcare facilities can ensure that their electrical systems meet the highest standards of safety and reliability. The advantages of using hospital-grade receptacles with the UL Green Dot certification are also numerous. The Green Dot signifies that the receptacle has undergone rigorous testing and meets the stringent requirements of UL 498. This certification provides assurance that the receptacle is safe, reliable, and suitable for use in healthcare settings. The tamper-resistant shutters on Green Dot receptacles help to prevent accidental insertion of foreign objects, which can cause electrical shocks and equipment damage. The shutters also help to keep dust and debris out of the receptacle, which can improve its performance and prolong its lifespan. The reduced arcing design of Green Dot receptacles minimizes the risk of electrical fires and explosions. Arcing can occur when electrical contacts are loose or corroded, and it can generate heat and sparks that can ignite flammable materials. Green Dot receptacles are designed to minimize arcing and contain any sparks that may occur. The increased durability of Green Dot receptacles ensures that they can withstand the rigors of a healthcare environment. These receptacles are made of high-quality materials and designed to resist wear and tear. They are also resistant to chemicals and disinfectants, which are commonly used in healthcare settings. In addition to these specific advantages, Green Dot receptacles also offer a number of general benefits. They are easy to install and maintain, and they are readily available from a variety of suppliers. They are also cost-effective, providing a good value for the level of safety and reliability that they offer. When selecting hospital-grade receptacles, it's important to look for the UL Green Dot certification. This certification is a sign of quality and assurance that the receptacle meets the highest standards of safety and performance. It's also important to consider the specific needs of the healthcare facility when selecting receptacles. Some facilities may require receptacles with special features, such as surge protection or GFCI protection. These features can help to protect sensitive medical equipment from damage and prevent electrical shocks. It's also important to consider the voltage and amperage ratings of the receptacles to ensure that they are compatible with the equipment that will be used with them. Finally, it's important to follow proper installation and maintenance procedures to ensure that the receptacles function properly and safely. Receptacles should be installed by qualified electricians in accordance with the applicable electrical codes. Regular inspections should be conducted to identify any signs of damage or wear, and receptacles should be replaced as needed. In conclusion, hospital-grade receptacles with the UL Green Dot certification are an essential component of electrical safety in healthcare facilities. These receptacles offer a number of advantages, including tamper resistance, reduced arcing, increased durability, and ease of use. By selecting and installing these receptacles properly, healthcare facilities can help to protect patients, staff, and visitors from electrical hazards. Remember that the information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional electrical advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or electrical engineer for specific recommendations and guidance on electrical safety in healthcare facilities. Furthermore, always adhere to the applicable electrical codes and regulations in your jurisdiction. These codes and regulations are designed to ensure the safety of electrical systems and equipment, and they should be followed strictly. By taking these steps, you can help to create a safer and more reliable electrical environment in healthcare facilities. Electrical safety is a critical aspect of healthcare facility design and operation, and it should be given the highest priority. By investing in high-quality electrical equipment and following best practices, healthcare facilities can help to protect patients, staff, and visitors from electrical hazards and ensure a safe and reliable environment for all. Electrical safety is not just a matter of compliance with codes and regulations, it is also a matter of ethics and responsibility. Healthcare facilities have a moral obligation to provide a safe and healthy environment for their patients, staff, and visitors, and this includes ensuring that their electrical systems are safe and reliable. By taking this responsibility seriously, healthcare facilities can demonstrate their commitment to the well-being of their community and build trust with their patients and stakeholders. In summary, hospital-grade receptacles with the UL Green Dot certification are a valuable investment in electrical safety for healthcare facilities. These receptacles offer a number of advantages and can help to protect patients, staff, and visitors from electrical hazards. By selecting and installing these receptacles properly and following best practices, healthcare facilities can create a safer and more reliable environment for all.